What is up, and welcome to this MCU Phase 5 and 6 video. A shed load of stuff was announced at Marvel's return to Comic-Con, and one thing surprised me over this weekend. We are getting Secret Wars as the capstone of what is now known the multiverse saga in 2025. Now, admittedly, Phase 4 has not hit like many of us thought. There are some of you who love it, some of you who hate it, and I'm the weird one who seemed to actually enjoy Eternals for what it was, and Love and Thunder. But I will admit, there was nowhere near enough quality as there was in the previous phases. However, it became evident that the multiverse was the biggest part and the theme of this saga, as of Loki, No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness introduced like some rules, and the latter introduced incursions, which made me think, hey, Secret Wars 2015, get hype. The phase has been criticised for being a bit aimless. However, playing a bit of a thing here, you need to just throw it at the wall, kind of. But anyway, if you didn't know, Secret Wars has a long history in the comics. The original 80s miniseries saw the Beyonder fascinated by the superheroes of the main Marvel universe and pitted two teams of villains and heroes and smashed them together. Admittedly, it was essentially someone playing with their action figures all together. And if you're like me, a 90s or late 80s kid, you'll remember the Spider-Man cartoon where they had a huge multi-episode event with that. Now, they fought in Battle World. To be honest, it's actually still pretty cool. Sequel was okay, and follows the Beyonder coming to Earth this time. However, in 2015, just like always, these companies decide to go back to the well of their ideas and rehash things, but not as bad as DC. I mean, how many crises have there been, honestly? But Marvel decided to wipe out their multiverse and combine it all together, including the Ultimate Marvel line, which by this point had become edgy. And yeah, check out Ultimatum. Just absolute mega yikes on that one. Yeah. This saw months and months of new Avengers under the banner Time Runs Out, where incursions happened, which was basically universes colliding, or Earths colliding as they showed it in the comics. Not even Reed Richards could save the 616 as time ran out, and certain heroes managed to make it aboard the lifeboats. If you haven't read it, go and read it. It's really good. A new battle world was formed, comprised of different realities, and here's a big part. Major storylines from the old comics, like an Age of Ultron battle world, Old Man Logan battle world. Now, one of the most interesting was Thor's, where it was like every single Thor come together in like a police force for the god Emperor Doom. Doom himself managed, with Molecule Man and amongst Doctor Strange, to save the multiverse, but made himself God Emperor and Sue Storm his wife. Oh, well, just tell him to hop over to 838. She's a widow over there. He was defeated by Reed and many, many heroes like from the X-Men, Avengers, Miles Morales, who are not in the MCU, or even having a movie or TV show mainly heading into Phase 6. Of course, we've got Kamala Khan, who is the first mutant here. We've got Namor as well, so we might get some more. While the OG Secret Wars was a cynical way to sell more books, so was 2015 Secret Wars. But it was the culmination of the legendary run on Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman, and at the core of this story of the multiverse collapsing, and it was two dudes who had some major beef, to sum it up. Well, here in the MCU, it's a bit different. This is why I'm worried about them going too much too soon. Now, we're getting a Fantastic Four movie, according to this slate, in late 2024. Then we're getting the Kang Dynasty Avengers movie in May 2025. And then we're getting Avengers Secret Wars later that same year. I've seen many people say, like on my TikTok, that why is it called an Avengers movie? I think that Avengers are like the crossovers. So Age of Ultron, the other ones, obviously, so far, Infinity War. These are the summer events, summer comic book events, which is basically what Secret Wars was. So, with that in mind, they're just calling it Avengers. It's fine. Now, on the image, there are some more dates. So, again, more movies in 2025. But the fact remains the same. Oh, in 2024, sorry. Fantastic Four are they're only in the MCU with their own movie a year before what seems like them adapting the Secret Wars story. It's the multiverse saga, so it should be similar-ish. We haven't got the X-Men yet. We haven't got the Fantastic Four, only for a year ahead. So it does seem like it is being a bit rushed. In my head, I can possibly see Reed Richards trying to save the 616 in some way, but again, this is all speculation, and I'm only basing it too soon on what we've got so far. They may well surprise us and extend phases here and there, just like they did, I believe, with Phase 3, where we had Spider-Man added in, but that was a different thing. So it does seem a bit soon, if you ask me, with this. For me, this is far too soon for Secret Wars. It's just 3 years' time. Avengers came out in 2012 and Thanos was introduced in Infinity War 6 years later, and we were drip-fed him here and there. We've had one Reed Richards who got absolutely clapped by a single wine mum. We also do not have Miles Morales or the Mutants, except Kamala Khan, with only X-Men 97 coming out. I'm not sure how that's going to fit. Of course, while Age of Ultron was, in my opinion, a terrible adaptation due to the licensing issues, Civil War did much better with the materials they were given. So for now, it seems far too soon, but like Civil War, they could tell their own story with what they have. It's evident that Kang will be the main villain of it. I'm hyped, but I do worry that they are rushing things and changing things a bit too much. But that's just me. I really, really love that story. But let me know what you think down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe with notifications on. I'll see you soon and goodbye.